So let's begin the hands-on for CloudFront OAC, the Origin Access Control. In this hands-on, we will create the CloudFront distribution and configure it to block the direct access to S3 bucket, ensuring the content is only delivered via the CloudFront. Firstly, as preparation, we're going to create the S3 bucket. Now, I have already created the bucket named the CF OAC hands-on. We're creating a new bucket, selecting a create bucket and the general purpose, and set the globally unique name. Then leave all the other options as default. And the most importantly, the block all access, the block public access checked, and then creates the bucket. I have already created mine, so I'm going to cancel. And I'm going to go into the bucket, and I have already uploaded the sample HTML file from the object. And I will try to open this index file, clicking on, and clicking on the object URL. So the access is of course denied. This index file HTML file they simply contain the text hello from the S3 via the CloudFront. Okay, the preparation are complete. So next I'll go to the CloudFront console and create a new CloudFront distribution. As a reference, in the previous UI, when you set an S3 as the origin, you had three options for the origin access, the public, the OAC, and the legacy OAI. The setup has now changed, and the OAC is recommended and the default settings. So I'll name the distribution something like the S3 OAC sample. And since the backend is the S3 bucket, I will select the single website and clicking on the next. So I'll choose the origin type for the S3. Choose the CF OAC hands-on that we created it. I'm going to choose this one. Okay, scrolling down. Okay, if the origin access settings is default to the private access that allow the private S3 bucket access. And these settings, yes, the CloudFront means that access to the S3 bucket will only be allowed via the CloudFront, and this is the recommended method. So we will leave it checked and clicking on the next. And okay, we will not configure the WAF this time. And we're gonna skip the final review and clicking on the create distribution. So the CloudFront distribution was created after a couple of minutes. I will copy this domain to paste it in the browser with the /index.html, and it successfully accessed the HTML file in the S3 bucket. So now let's go back to the S3 bucket. If we check the permission tab on the bucket, scrolling down to the bucket policy, a new bucket policy has been automatically created. The bucket, the principal is set to the CloudFront, ensuring that the direct access to the S3 bucket is denied, allowing access only via the CloudFront distribution we created. So this concludes the simple hands-on for the CloudFront OAC. And we no longer need the resources. Please disable the distribution, and also for S3 bucket, please empty the bucket and delete the bucket. So this concludes the explanation.